Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another Tarkov stream. It was true. They gave us 1,000,000 rubles. What else did we get? We had some insurance returned, a helmet. Okay. And something is done in our hideout. Hopefully everybody had a fantastic weekend, starting your week off right. We have some shopping to do. And I need to look at dailies and tasks. It's done. What did we get? Oh. Don't really need an RPD. And we don't need an E-drill right now, but I'll take an extra one. That's actually not the RPD I'm going to want, though, for future stuff. So we will put that back. Nope, go away. I don't need your help or whatever you're trying to offer. Just get lost. What else do we need to throw in there? One more thing. What can we throw in there? Need to find another alkali in raid. It's funny, I saw the price of RAM went through the roof. I haven't been picking up RAM yet because I haven't needed it for anything. How many wrenches do I have? I have, oh, good Lord, I have a lot of wrenches. All right, we are not crafting anything, so I don't need to run power right now. I do need to look at, oh goodness, look at that. Okay, so we have, I don't know if this is good for anything. We also have the money to buy a key box now. Oh. Do I not have the rat poison? I thought I had one. I don't know if... Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, so I could throw this into my thing next time. I got another wrench. CPU fans. I don't think I need CPU fans right now. Rechargeable batteries. Okay. This is getting sold. What kind of ammo? Okay. Junk. 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 All of these are junk. So we're going to sell all those. We're going to sell to prepper or mechanic. Not prepper, peacekeeper or mechanic. Okay, and for her tasks, car repair, turn in the last spark plug. Oh no, we need one more spark plug. He wants me to get out of streets. She wants me to kill 12 scavs. That's actually kind of a lot. P155. 25 scans from 50 meters. All right, so what kind of tasks do we have along with our shopping? Streets, we got a couple things on shoreline. Can't go to Lighthouse yet. Customs. Scav hunting on customs. We need ear flaps and cowboy hats and Ushankas. We need computer parts. Grenadier. And another flash drive. Now we could do some shopping on Interchange to try to get all that stuff. We are not taking this gun anymore. We have completed our task with that thing. So should we roll back to our tried and true? I think we should. I don't remember how many 60s I had. I thought I had another one. Maybe not. I swear I had another 60 rounder. I'll buy a key box later. I don't really need one right now. I did have another 60 rounder. All right, so we're going to take 3 60s in, some grenades, and we are going to go on a shopping trip, I think, to Interchange, because I still have a lot of stuff that I need that I think I can find there. Let's go ahead and go at night. We'll be able to see pretty well. All right. How has everybody been? All right, so we are going in here, alkali, green batteries, car batteries, tool sets, one more spark plug, and then we've got CPUs, rechargeable batteries, G phones, circuit boards, lots of bolts, and a working LCD. So I think the plan is going to be to loop the outside. I don't have to kill anybody from range anymore. And I need stuff to sell to Peacekeeper and Mechanic. Getting them to level 2 is important. So we're going to work on that as well. We'll see if Merkin Turtle might be joining us tonight. I don't know. Mainly we want high-value loot. That we can sell to those 2 guys, plus stuff we need for our hideout. Alkali is the big one, though. I need to get nutrition to 2. But then I've got signal part 2. I got a bunch of stuff I need for that. All right, let's load her up. Where? Oh, where? Over by train. Okay. Alright, so let's head back. Because there's a lot of loot at the scav encampment. And depending on what we find there. To fill. You know, I was thinking about that, and I probably should, since the timers have gone back to where they were. I might go back to that. Because there for a while, the timers were so fast. But I might have to get my book out again and pick up where we left off last time. And I am working on, well, I just put out Lissa's Gambit so that we can read during timer time. And then, never did finish Embers. So we can work on Embers of Liberty. How have you been, Tufel? Did you have a good weekend, I hope? Not too bad. It was pretty slow. Very cold here, so we didn't do hardly anything. Stayed inside. My company Christmas party was Friday night. Had a little bit too much to eat and drink. So Saturday was a bit of a rough day. But it was so cold here. Alright, we're gonna go up here. And we're gonna see what we can loot out of these places. Well, that is a big gun. Already have that. I can sell that to mechanic for a good bit, I think. Good thing I found that. I forgot to bring food and water with me. fuel can that I don't really want to carry because they're heavy. So 300 blackout M62, I don't know, we'll find out. Yes, need that and that. Sweet. We wind up needing a ton of vitamins. I don't know if that working LCD needs to be found in RAID or not. I don't think that it does. Wish I could find a Propital so I can do the task. Golden Scar, hot damn. Water, okay. The cat, nice. Fine, good loot. Good loot run. Lots of stuff that I need. Check tape over there. Nice. Sure, I'll take more of this. I'm not using it for anything right now, but... Wait, AP. What kind of AP? Hold on. 45? Okay, I'll take it. And what is this? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't really use 300 blackout. Oh, hey, look at that. Hold on there. Are we already getting chunky? I think we're already getting heavy. Is this more food? Yes. If you're looking for Celebas, this is the place to come. So if you need fuel, come out here. I think Emercom is going to be our extract, yes. Okay. Still no alkali, but I did find some of the electronics that I need. So that's good. Oh, it's gonna make us so heavy. What kind of space are we talking about here? Quite a bit, but I don't want to hold the weight, I don't think. Yeah, 1 whole kilo. I don't want to hold that. I'm not sure I want to hold this gun. Yeah, this gun's gonna make me slow. Slower. Let's see, how much time do we have? 28 minutes. Technically, we can roll over to power, I think. Since we're on this side, I don't know if and we're full up, I don't know if I want to. I think we might just head over, look at the back docks of Ollie, loot that camp that's up here on the road. Yeah, I know, we're heavy. Let's go ahead and use that. Stinking weather app. Put this weather app on my phone. And I keep trying to shut off all the notifications, keeps turning them back on. I have to look for a new weather app again. It's really obnoxious. Pretty moon, pretty snow. Kind of like Tarkov in the winter. Since we're so heavy, I'm avoiding running. Still don't quite have the stamina and strength to carry a lot of weight right now. Of course, that was it. I ran just far enough. Alright. We're just gonna hang out here a minute. Get some of that stand back. Alright. Let's move. A long little doggy. Need to hit the gym again. Push that endurance and strength stats up. What is that? Is that vodka? Trying to stick to the things that I need, and I keep finding good stuff that I don't need. At least right now. First thing I'm gonna do, I think, is go under I was seeing lights moving around over there. Just my imagination. So if there's PMCs on this back dock, might have a shot at them over here. Also, there's a lot of duffels under here. Yep, there's PMCs here. That sounded really close. Yep, there's a bear.
I can see.
I need to heal. Is there any more?
Just stay focused, guys.
Heal up real quick, and then I'll go out there and see what's what. Somebody's here. Another bear somewhere. Shit. go. Oh! I think he was going to throw a grenade at me. Is that all of them? He was. He was prepping a nade. I'll grab this just to have a backup and so that I can sell it. It'll be heavy. Oh, I did. Freaking gun jam. And this is a scout. Okay. Have an alkali. Ooh, a key. I'll take that. No, you're supposed to have an alkaline on you. Alright. We still have time, right? Check these duffels, 16 minutes. Alright, we still have time to make our slow way. Did I check this duffel? I don't remember. I didn't. What does it got in it? A tool set, which I need. Alright, so we got tool set. Let's overpower. 2 duffels. We'll get the other one over there if it's there. We'll check the medical camp. And then we'll get out. These duffels could have stuff that I need. They're most likely to have the stuff that I need. Come on, alkaline. Damn it. I don't really need that. I'm going to leave it. I don't need the weight. Do not need the weight. $13 Is there a duffel bag? No. Okay, no duffel there. We are so low. I need to do the workout thing real quick. Try to get my stats up enough to carry a little more weight without all this. Well, part of it's the armor, but also so much ammo. I can't tell if that's up front or over by power. Oh, there's a super water here. Can't do anything with it right now, though. There's no point in me trying to carry out a super water. I'm ready to sell it, and I don't know if I can sell it on the flea. I don't think that I can. But you know what? I need money more than I need the med tools. So even if I can't put it up on the flea, I bet that I can sell it to a merchant. One of the traders for a good bit of cash. Wyatt mag for the R700. Smart. Oh, what do we got here? I didn't need to throw down those med tools. I should have just moved them up here. Damn it. Oh well. I really didn't need all the med tools anyway. Oh, an MDR handguard. Okay, interesting. Alkaline, alkaline, alkaline. Come on, finish him. Is that a bastion? Because I'm going to need that. Nope. This is a 2A2. No, it's morphine. AFAC. I'll take a new AFAC. Take a water. I am so full. Alright, come on. Alkaline. Alkaline. Give me an alkaline. Not going to be an alkaline. Alright, so we're going to ditch this for weight. Not a lot of change, but... And we crawl for a little bit. Just crawl, crawl, crawl. Plenty of time. I lucked out with those 2 PMCs at the end that give us a little bit of stuff to sell. Not sure what the working LCD is for. I wrote it down, needing it for something in my hideout. I'm not sure what. Here we go. We'll find out in a second, I think. Maybe. So I know we got out with 1 CPU and the working LCD. That is, and a tool set. We went in for a tool set. Cleared out with that. Excuse me. And some stuff to sell. Two bears. High level bears too. I don't know where I put my book that we were reading. I moved it off my desk and I'm not sure where I put it. Hi, puppy girl. Hi, sweetie. You're covered in snow again. All right, well, let's see here. If we move this to here, does anything pop? No. All right, I'm not sure what we needed it for. What's the key? CB14, nice. Okay. Anything else we got? No, we got no room for anything else. Oh boy. I think we have this RGW. Yeah, we have a pipe wrench. Okay, so we're going to sell this pipe wrench. We're going to turn this in. The rest of the stuff is going to, we're going to try to sell that. I've used that. And this we're going to sell. Okay. Oh, and the helmet we're going to sell because it's extra. That's why I picked it up for. Okay, so now I'm going to put some grenades away. Put this away for now. I don't need it. Water. Iskra. I'm going to grab this. So we are going to grab an Iskra. We'll leave that in there for now. Load that back up. Did I mark? I did mark that off. All right, let's see here. What can we sell to Mechanic? That who has Signal Part 2? CPU. Boom. Okay. Trading. Can't sell that. Peacekeeper. We'll buy that. And she will buy this. And I am going to buy this. Because we have a lot of keys and we need to start making room. Sorting table. All right. So now let's get this open and get some keys in there. Because I know we have a lot of keys. And I don't know what kind of duplicates we have. I don't even think I can sell keys right now. Well, that's actually a key, but it's not a key to anything. Okay. There's another key. Any more keys? Keychain. More keys. Saving the pipe for I don't know what. It's just kind of cool because I enjoy pipe myself. Okay, sorting keys. I've got 2 of those. Nice. 2 of those. 214. I have 214 keys. All right. Director's office. Cool. We got some good keys there. Now we got a key box to put our keys in. And we still have a lot of stuff to find. Ooh, we had a pistol to sell too. Can mechanic buy this? Yes. Now, what can we buy from mechanic that we can? What do we got here? Oh, we can get our first ammo case. I know I need thermite for stuff, though. I don't know if I want to do that trade. Plus, thermite's super expensive on the flea right now, I think. Oh, 230K. And how much are ammo cases? Ammunition cases aren't like, no, that's a dumb trade. I can start buying them at level 25. Yeah, it's a dumb trade. Definitely not doing that. Yeah, at some point I'll have to start buying stuff from him to sell to Peacekeeper. All right, so let me see. What other tasks do we have? 12 scavs with headshots any location. I'm not going to run into 12 scavs. Get out with a melee weapon. I could try a scav run. See if I can get out with the melee weapon. All right, let me run to the restroom. And we're going to hit a scav run and see if we can get out with the melee weapon for the daily. I found it, Tufel. So Tufel alluded to the fact that I used to read during load times. I haven't done that in a while. All right, so we have our daily. We need to find and extract with a melee weapon, which we should spawn with. Ooh, okay. And it gets our fence wrap up, not a ton. So that's what we're going to do, is we are going to attempt to get out on a scav run. Hopefully not get jumped by any PMCs. All right, and while we wait, we are almost done with Embers of Liberty, actually. We are not too far from the end. I'm trying to remember where we left off. So they're in the woods, making their way. Okay, so they're making their way past the Lake of the Ozarks area, I believe, and on their way to the Texas border, which in this case is present-day Oklahoma. Oklahoma being part of the Republic of Texas in this book that I wrote. So I wrote this. So if anybody's watching and you're wondering where we are, this is Embers of Liberty. It's my novel, and we are almost done. If you've been following along with the story. As they walked through, John realized that this town would be the perfect place to hide a large group of people. If his group had wanted to remain in America, this would be the place to stay. They had the lake to fish from and plenty of woods to hunt in. The trees provided shelter and camouflage from the air. As long as people stayed away from the highway through town, no one would suspect people were hiding nearby. The thought had him on edge the entire time. He felt the reassuring weight of the pistol in his waistband and the cold metal pressing against the small of his back. He never liked violence, but the idea that he had the means to defend himself and his people made him feel a little better. A loud crack echoed through the wood to the group's right. John knew it was close, and the stick small, but it sounded as sudden and sharp as a gunshot. Everyone hesitated for just a moment before John's urgent whisper. Go. The word was like a starter's pistol. The group sprang away like startled deer. A real gunshot rang out in the trees behind them, and John heard the hiss and snap of a round that passed him and struck a nearby tree. Spread out, John shouted, no longer worried about being quiet. His group scattered into the trees, but still making their way toward the bridge. John kept close to Casey as the two lost sight of everyone else. Casey is a federal agent who was sent to capture John and the other refugees that are fleeing. John ducked around a tree but was unable to avoid the low branch on the other side. Another shot rang out, and the limb made another shot rang out as the limb made contact with his face, and he went down. For a brief moment, John thought he had been shot until his mind caught back up with the reality and he remembered the tree limb. Pain lanced through his head and neck, but he tried to ignore it and scrambled to his feet. On your feet, John, Casey said as he took hold of the straps of John's pack and pulled him up. John held onto Casey's shoulders a moment as the pain subsided to a dull throb. Blood was running freely from his nose, and he could feel the stinging split in his lip. We need to move, John. Are you ready? Casey looked into John's eyes to make sure the other was coherent. John nodded and winced as the pain shifted. They both started to run again, spurred on by the sounds of someone running through dry leaves behind them. They heard a shout ahead to their right, followed by a gunshot, but there was no sound of a bullet passing close. John was sure now that there were others after them, and they were shooting at the fleeing members of his group. He prayed as he ran, hoping no one was shot. John's previously injured ankle and throbbing head were slowing him down, and both men knew their pursuers were going to catch up soon. You keep going. I'll take care of the guy behind us, Casey said. He looked at John and waited as if looking for permission. John looked over, his doubt about letting Casey out of his sight clear on his face. Don't worry, John, I won't be asking them for help. I want to be across that bridge away from here as much as you do, Casey said, and veered off to the right. Don't kill him, John said, hoping it was loud enough for only Casey to hear. Casey gave no indication that he heard John as he disappeared into the trees. John ran as fast as his pain-racked body would carry him. He heard another shout ahead, followed by the sound of a large branch breaking and another gunshot. Soon after, he heard the sounds of a scuffle behind him in the trees. John didn't slow down or turn around to look, but he found himself hoping that Casey would be all right. He didn't want anybody getting hurt, but the stranger was just that, a faceless stranger in the dark. Casey was someone he had come to know. Clearly, he and the agent were not friends, but a connection had been built during their adversarial cat and mouse chase across the Midwest. He found himself not only praying for his life and his wife and friends, but for the federal officer and the strangers in the woods. He hoped everyone would come out of the encounter alive. "That's quite far enough," a voice shouted ahead of John. John stumbled to a stop, facing an older man in an old military uniform. The man had a hunting rifle leveled at John's chest, and his finger was barely brushing the trigger. "We don't want any trouble. We just want to get across the bridge and out of your area," John said, raising his hands to the side and breathing heavily. "We saw that Fed with you. You helping them?" The man punctuated the question by raising the rifle so that John was looking right at the tip of the barrel. "No, we're just passing through on our way to Texas." On our way to Texas. Okay, where? Okay, I don't hate this spawn. Alright, there's a couple of spots over here I'm going to check real quick, and then we are going to head for power. Hopefully it gave me at least a bag. A little bag. I don't need that, but I can... Where was that? There were chests over here to loot. I don't think scavs can transition, can you? It's weird that it's offering me that. I didn't think you could. I might as well wear it. A couple things to loot back here. Don't need another scope. I have a couple of those. Ow. Oh, my back is going to be sore tomorrow. Shoveled the yard over the weekend. It worked out today. We're going to head over to power, see if we can get some of this tech loot that I need. No stash. Oh yeah, well, that's back the way I'm headed, so... It might be a short scav run. Oh my gosh. That's a PMC. What am I doing? Did I kill him? Holy crap, I did. Well, that's luck. Dumbass luck right there is what that was. Oh, jeez. What the hell is he doing back here? All right. Can I get under this? Yeah, we got PMCs here. I think that's a PMC. Oop, yep. Yep. Ooh. Couldn't really see him. Where'd they go? The hell? Did they go inside? There's one. Go in here. I don't know where he went. Again, no bag. Well, bigger rig, so I think what I'm going to do... And... I thought there was more than one. There's blood everywhere. I could have swore there was more than one. Okay. Still no bag. Freaking PMCs with no bags. I don't need these. Tool sets for falling skies. Nice, I'll take that. Eyes are so dry right now. We're not having much luck with Aqualine. For our computer parts. Weird glitch. There's a body there. There's a toolbox. Go check that body. In case it has a bag. Scav. Oh, he does have a better bag, thank goodness. So weird. Where did that other guy go? Did he just dip on his buddy and take off? He must have. He must have just bolted. I don't need another wrench. Getting low on food and water. I don't need more wires. I don't have room for all this stuff. What is that? Those are TT rounds. Oh, that's weird TT rounds. Those are new. I've never seen those before. Stash? No stash. Okay. So what we're going to do, we still got time. Though I don't know if I have food and water enough to... Yeah, I can still do this. Okay. We're not going to get that to sign out. scoot under here and see what there is. We're going to check the back dock, just in case there's PMCs back there. And we're going to head through the medical. Hopefully we find some food and water over here. Plenty of duffels, so good chance we do. Hopefully we find some alkaline. Loot these boxes around here. Getting some wonky lag. There's a duffel there too. Is there a duffel around this corner? Yes. Duffels have a chance for the alkaline, also food and water. Hot damn. Come on, alkaline. Fuse, alright. Don't think I can wear that. No, but that is a nice face mask. I think I'm gonna take that. Come on, let me move this. Fuel. I think I need more of that. Oh, the stream is laggy. Sorry about that. I'm getting a lot of lag on my end. Is that a scav? Oh no. We'll find out.
Ха, ну чё, нормально?
We got a bandit.
Ooh.
Enemy frag.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, that lag. Holy crap, did I get all three? No way. This is going to take a minute. I can't believe I got all them. That's wild. Oh, better MPX. That's what, 4 PMC? 4 PMCs on this run? I don't know if there was more. Yeah, I don't know if I heard another one out there or not.
Это что за хрень?
I don't think so. I think we're clear. Damn, I think I got all 3. Nice. Alright. Let's quickly head through that medical tent area. See if we get lucky with an alkali over there. And then get the hell out of here. Very laggy. I think I need to reboot everything. Oh, what all do we have here? Nothing. Well, that's definitely the best tactic to get the PMCs at the back docks rather than trying to get them out in the open, go underneath, and either lure them in, get up on that Onyx there. Come on, alkaline. Not going to be one in here, but... There is a duffel. There's a couple spots. There's food, which we are full, but I'm going to take it anyway. Wish you could use it off the table like you can out of a container. That would be nice. Oh, an alkaline. Least we need. More than we need that. It's a cool face mask, but you can't wear it with a helmet. I need this for gunsmith. I forget which guy. I think it's the next gunsmith. I need that. This is gunsmith 6. Yeah, you either need that or you need the Romeo. Duffel there, which could have it. There's a flash to hail, yeah. We don't need the Zippo. Well, that's big success right there. Alkaline. Have an alkaline. Not gonna have an alkaline. Oh. Full grizz. I don't need it right now. Boy, the stream is choppy. Frames look good though. My bitrate's not dropping. I don't know. I don't know why it's so choppy. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Hopefully the recording's not that choppy, because that's supposed to be a good scav run video. Getting 4 PMCs like that. So that's a good scav loop on interchange. You don't have to go in the mall. Hit power, hit that, hit the back of Ollie. You can get some pretty good loot. And if you spawn out front, then you hit the lab or the scav camp out front there and make the same loop. Go toward rail and then back to power along the back, hit the back docks of Ollie. You can go up into the back warehouse. It's still relatively safe to do that. I haven't run into any major issues doing that either. I'm just usually so full before I even get to the mall that I don't need to go up in the back. We are going to have so much junk. All right. Yep, we got ourselves 4 PM Gunner Door, Red Durkee, Beagle Bark, and Shooks. Oh, we did get that guy with the grenade. Oh, this was this. Okay. That's the very first one. We didn't kill the one out by power. No, wait. Yeah, we did. How did I only get 2? Okay, now I'm very confused. There were 3 dead PMCs under the back dock. How did that third one die if I didn't get him? Did one of them kill their friend? One of them killed their buddy, I bet. Oh. This guy. He got killed by a scav? Interesting. All right, I'm going to clean this up. I'm not going to make you guys watch this. Tufel and everybody else, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you. And I will see you guys all again.